If you will be advertising your property in a local newspaper, and that newspaper accepts emailed copies of your content, you can set up your newspaper advertising within Expert Agent. Clicking into newspaper advertising, you first need to click New Newspaper. Pop the name of the newspaper in here, and then set your default number of adverts. This will automatically be set to 99. I would suggest you leave it very high. You never want to run out of your default number of adverts on your property, so set it very high just to allow for repeat advertisement. If you're going to be charging your vendor every time you advertise their property in the newspaper, you can list the default charge in here and choose whether or not you want to also charge VAT. Select the number of photographs that you would like to send to the newspaper and choose where your advert will be saved. Advert 1 is the main advert. These other options, adverts 2 to 5, we'll talk about in just a moment. Then fill in the newspaper email address in here to which you would like to send your content. Choose whether or not you are going to automatically set to advertise new properties within the newspaper, and choose whether you would like the option of including properties registered by other branches within your group in your own newspaper advertisements. Clicking Save at the bottom once you've done will add in that newspaper, and if you have additional newspapers which you send your adverts to, you can add in more here. If your local newspaper accepts your advertisements via drag and drop, contact the newspaper directly and we will be able to arrange an XML feed. The advertising defaults set at the bottom are those advert boxes we just talked about on our newspapers. Advert 1 is your main advert, and that is automatically set to copy into your internet advert as well. We give you the additional advert boxes of 2 to 5, which you can use as you wish. Effectively, they are a method of saving additional adverts written on your property. So if you do want to have a shortened version of your advert description to send to newspapers, or perhaps you want to list a box for directions which will only appear in your brochure, you do not want the directions advert appearing online, you can do so here, just by changing the advert label. If you're not going to be using these additional advert fields, it's worth unticking the visible box so that they do not appear on your properties. Once you're happy with the options in here, click Save. The final option on property configuration is the Expert Agent Marketplace. The Marketplace is where you can order products and services for your properties, such as EPCs, floor plans and inventories. If you are using the Marketplace, you'll be able to see your Marketplace orders listed here. If instead you prefer to use your own local contractors, untick this box and that will prevent the Marketplace from popping up when you are using the system. If you're not going to be using our conveyancing or our referencing features either, untick both of those, and when you're happy with the selections you've made, save at the bottom.